What's going on, everybody? It's your boy RNG Crypto here with you, and I'm jumping on the hype train, guys. I am talking about PulsePad again. I brought it to you several weeks ago, guys, and now I am bringing it back up again because it's happening tomorrow, guys. And the question I'm going to answer is, what launchpad should you be getting into in order to take part in PulsePad, guys? So before we get started, let me make sure I hit you with my disclaimer, guys. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Anything I say or do should not be taken as such. Please make sure you're always doing your own due diligence and research before investing any money. With that said, let's jump right into it. And before we do so, as you know, before we get to 5,000 subscribers, I gotta let you know there is a giveaway happening right now. And in order to participate in this giveaway, you need to use my referral code below in the description to make sure that you are getting an account signed up with Gala Games. Once you do, you will be on my friends list, and this is the list from which I will be drawing 2 lucky winners that are going to get or split the Gala pool that I have built up in my Gala note up until this point, guys. But guys, the subject is not that. The subject is PulsePad, guys. Again, I'm jumping on the hype train, guys. This thing has been highly anticipated, guys, and not just because of PulsePad but also because of Pulse Chain. It is not yet even out, and people are still jumping on this hype train like crazy. I mean, the followers they have on Twitter, the amount of members that are in their Telegram, guys, PulsePad and Pulse Chain are just absolutely blowing up. And with that, guys, the price is probably also going to blow up. I believe that this is going to do at least 150x, if not like a 300x, guys. But don't take my word for it. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just me basing this on previous experiences that I've seen with BLueZilla launchpads, as well as the amount of just anticipation and hype there is behind this project, guys. So what do we need to look at here? We need to take a look at what our launchpads are, and I have sorted this by market cap, guys. That's one of the things I look at, is the size and market cap. That kind of gives me an idea of how much risk I'm exposing myself to. Like, do I want to jump into a pad that's completely pumped up already at 124 million when it's only been out a couple of months? Will it stay there? More than likely until the end of the bull run, but then it's going to deflate. Or do I want to jump in at a much higher discount on a launchpad that has not yet pumped, that is still also promising, in addition has fewer stakers than many of the other launchpads. So that is my pick here, guys. So to answer the question is, which launchpad would I use if I was going to make this decision? It would be ETHPad because, one, the market cap is low, two, the stakers is low, and so that's my decision there. And guys, I'm going to take this a step further, guys. So this is a quick answer to answer that question, but I want to take this a step further, and I actually want to go in and dive into the staking wallet and make a very educated decision in terms of which tier in ETHPad would be the most lucrative, guys. So stick around if you want to take a look at that. So pay close attention because these steps are critical, and if you just do one thing wrong, it may mess up your results. So guys, I am here at the ETHPad staking wallet address. This is where you will see the stakes and the unstakes of everyone involved in this project. When you land at this page, which the link will be in the description, go all the way to the bottom and see here CVS export. I'm going to download this, and I'm going to pick my date range from the very beginning. I know this was like somewhere in June, I think, that this came out, but I'm going to go all the way to the beginning of the year just in case. I'm going to go ahead and pass this, hopefully, and then I'm going to download this spreadsheet, guys. So after the document is downloaded, you're going to get this raw file right here. So you will see a lot of data in here, but we don't really want to pay attention to too much of it. I'm just going to double click here at the top to just maximize everything so I can see it clearly. All right, so what we see here is the from and the to, and then the method. I want to look at the method first, so I'm going to go ahead and filter this. All right, so what I've also done, guys, is create a separate spreadsheet to which I'm going to copy all of this. I created 4 sheets. Look at the bottom. I have staked, unstaked, consolidation, and final. Okay, so first I'm going to start with stake. So I'm going to take this method here and I'm going to change that to just stake. So this means every transaction where someone has taken some kind of quantity of ETHPad and added it to their staking pool. So this is all the addresses, and you'll have the same address doing multiple transactions, and we're going to take care of that by consolidating. So step 1 is take the from and to and the quantity and basically copy paste that. So I'm not going to actually do that because that's going to take forever. What I'll do is I'll click here and I'm going to take it all the way to this range. Just keep that in mind. So E, F, and G are the columns, and then I'm going to go ahead and hold down shift and scroll down. Well, I won't hold down shift yet. Now I'm holding down shift and I'm clicking this number here to get the entire range. Now I'm hitting Control C to copy. Everything is copied. So now I'm going to go into my next spreadsheet, which will be here. Okay, I'm going to copy paste that in, and we are here now. All right, so now you can see the quantity, the from address and the to address. The to address is the same because it's all the same ETHPAD staking wallet. All right, so now we have this raw data. So next we're gonna do the same thing for unstake, guys. So let me go ahead and switch over. Okay, going back to the top, drag this up. Whoopsies, missed it. If I could click. All right, hit escape to take away this. I'm gonna change the method now to unstake, take off stake. All right, very important, just unstake. Change this, do the same thing. Go here, all the way down to the bottom. My computer's not the fastest. Boom, hit copy, switch back over, and go up here and copy this information. So I'm going to go ahead and maximize again here. All right, so now we've got that. All right, so now finally I need to actually consolidate the two. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to subtract, well, I'm going to consolidate them individually to have the total amount staked for the staked sheet for the one single address. So I don't have the same address in 4 or 5 different rows. I want one single line of address with their total of this. So I can do this by consolidating, and that's what we'll talk about now. So first step here, guys, is to make sure that we click a space up here on the first row. Don't have anything selected here. Make sure it's an empty space. I do it up here in the first row. Doesn't matter what column, just anything, right? And then we're going to need to use the consolidate function, which is at the top here under data. You can't see that, but up the top you have home, insert, page layout, all that good stuff. Okay, let's hide this stuff. Home, insert, page layout, formulas, and all that, right? Click on data. Okay, in data, towards the right, you will see consolidate right here. Okay, that's the function we're going to use. So I'm going to click that. Okay, let me go ahead and delete this one. Right, what I'll do is here at the reference, you should already be empty here. And this shouldn't be unchecked. So at the reference, I want to click this blue arrow right here. When I click that, I'm going to select everything. Again, I'll click in the top left here, A1, then drag all the way down, Shift, hold down Shift, this, and I'm just going to click Enter on my keyboard. Hit Enter. I'm going to add this. Right, now I'm going to click top row, left column, and hit OK. Now it's going to work and it's going to consolidate all the different transactions into one. So now that we have that, if you scroll down, that entire column should be shorter because it's no longer multiple lines for one single address. It's all actions or all staking events consolidated down to one line item per one address. Okay, so that's what we wanted to achieve. So we're going to do the same thing here with unstaked. For the unstaking tab, guys, it's very important that we are only concerned with the to field because the to field is the address to which the tokens are being unstaked. We don't care about where they come from because we know that's the ETHPAD contract address. We just want the wallet contract address. So we're just going to worry about these fields here. So again, I'll click here. I'm going to, first of all, I need to click out here. All right, hit consolidate up here. Hit this little button. Boom. Right now I'm going to hit this range from here, just from the to field again, scroll all the way down, capture everything by holding down Shift and clicking at the bottom right here. Okay, now I'm going to hit Enter. We just had an Etherpad announcement. Interesting. Let's hide that. All right, so after I've hit Enter, I need to add this up here. Click Add. Make sure these two are checked, right? Top row is checked, left column is checked, and hit OK. And now we have all of our unstaking events listed here. So the next step now is to deduct or subtract the unstaking from the staking. And to do that, we need to first create a negative value for all of these. And that is a very simple process. So basically, we need to multiply everything by -1. Right? To generate negative values or quantities here, what we'll need to do is type -1 and hit Enter on your keyboard. Right? Then we're going to select that cell again with the mouse. I'm going to right-click, copy, or hit Control Copy, whatever you like to do. And now we need to multiply this to the quantities. So what I'll do is I'll select this quantity, scroll all the way down to the bottom of this list, which it shouldn't be too long because these are less than the total list. Hold down Shift and click here. That selects everything. So I'm going to go back up top just to show you. -1 is still copied. I've selected this. I'm going to right-click, paste special. When you go there, you change the paste to values. You change the operation to multiply. You hit OK. This now multiplied everything by -1, so now we have negative values here, and now we can deduct the negative values from the positive values to consolidate for a final sheet to figure out exactly how many tokens people have against their wallet address on ETHPAD staking platform. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is I make sure that I have my headers the same. So my to and quantity on unstaked are to and quantity, and the same headers to and quantity on staked. Right, and this now we're going to use the consolidation tab. So what I'll do is I will copy paste all of my positive values from the staked sheet by holding down shift, selecting everything, copy, and put that right here at the top left. Boom. Right, then I'll scroll down and I'm going to go over and do the same thing here and get all my negative values. Once my computer can work again, right here, control copy and add them to the consolidation spreadsheet as well. I apologize, everything is rendering very slow. I've got a nice, very nice MacBook Pro coming. I should have it by December. Until then, you're just gonna have to bear with me with this slow motion stuff here. I know I feel like a grandpa doing it myself. So right here, again, I just copied everything, all the negative values from the negative or unstaked sheet. I'm gonna paste them here. Okay. Now we have all of our addresses staking and all of our addresses unstaking, right? I'm gonna go ahead and remove this right here actually. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and consolidate this. So same thing, what we're gonna do, we need to first scroll back up to the top, all the way up to the top. I need to make sure that I click one of these empty spaces out here. Okay, then I'm gonna go up here and click consolidate, hit the reference, right? Going to select 2, go all the way down to the bottom, hold down shift all the way here. I've got my positive and negative values captured right now. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit enter, right? Click add. Make sure that both the top row and left column are checked. Then I'm gonna click OK. Whoops, it overlapped because I was selected here. So this is the error you would get. So if that happens, make sure you click out here. Let me go back into consolidate. I already have my range there, so it's already added. I already have top row checked. I already have left column checked. So now I can click OK. It should not overlap, so it's going to spit everything out right here for us. Now that it does, I can just quickly verify here. We can see this and this. It's the same address. We have 1.2 and now it's 0.3 left after the subtractions. So now let me go ahead and type in a wallet header right here. Right, go ahead and copy both of these columns, take it into final, boom, and here's my final export, guys. Now I will analyze this. The first thing we want to do when we analyze is add on a filter. So go ahead and change the top menu back to home, go to the right, click filter. Okay, and now I can filter. I'm going to go largest to smallest. So here I can see the amount of stakers that are in the platform currently at 500K or more. It's very few actually, right? And so that's my first part on one of my thinking. So ETHPAD is going to have a huge allocation, I think, at the top tier simply because there aren't that many. These guys, you know, the ones that are in the 200s and 300s, maybe they have enough where we can just jump in. They're just some kind of whale that just likes to jump in and out of these launch pools. But guys, right now I am competing technically that actually have or close to, let's add 490 in there as well. All right, let's add the first two as well. So I have, looking down here on the bottom at the count, you can see the count is 8. There are 8 stakers that are close to or in the 500K tier for ETHPAD. Let's think about that. So not to make this video long, but guys, 8 stakers in the diamond tier, right? That means a pool weight of 5, which is more than double of the golden tier, for which I have been getting about $150 to $180 worth of allocation versus more than 300 stakers with a pool weight of 2, $180 of allocation. Guys, 8 stakers in this weight with a pool weight of 5, which is double, right? I don't know what that allocation is going to be, but it's definitely going to be more than $180. So this is where my thought train is. Guys, that's all I wanted to show. I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys learned something. If you like the content, hit the like, hit the subscribe. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace. In the Middle East. Take it easy.